What's going on, gamers? This is JohnDaGamer64 coming at you with a Nintendo Game Boy collection video. So this is going to be for the original Game Boy games. I'm going to do a separate video for the Game Boy Advance collection as well as Game Boy Color. Of course, the Game Boy Color one's going to be a lot shorter than this video, but I like to do them separate. I mean, sure, I could do it all together, but yeah, then it would be a longer video. So got a lot of games to get through, and without further ado, folks, let's jump right in. Okay. So, only got a couple box games. The rest are all loose, so I'll probably do the box ones last. So, let's go ahead and start with the loosies. Alright. So, first on the chopping block, we have Castlevania Adventure. Or what is it? Castlevania the Adventure, or the Castlevania Adventure. However you want to read it, really. But yeah, I actually think this is an underrated game for sure. I know people bash on it because of its slow speed, but it still plays like Castlevania, and it's still a fun game. So, yeah. Did have to replace the label here, as you can see. But yeah, definitely good portable Castlevania game in my opinion, but that's just me. Alright, and next we have is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Yep. God dang, focus. Apologies, folks. Okay, so Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. This version's not too bad. It's okay. I like the Super Nintendo game better. I'd say between this, I think the Super Nintendo one and what was it? The fighting one. Those are probably the two best like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers video games on Super Nintendo. Not to say that I didn't like the movie one, but god dang, that one is hard. Even with 2 players, man. So I remember one time me and Blue Ranger Power tried getting through that game, and man, freaking tough. And next we have is the Flintstones movie game. This one was pretty cheap. I remember picking this one up from that variety store. It was called like Makes Sense Variety Store. So they had a lot of like pop culture merchandise as well as video games, of course. But yeah, I think it was like $2-3 for this. Okay, and next game, we have Tetris Tech. Yeah, man, this is definitely my favorite version of Tetris for sure. Not to say that the original is bad, but I think Tetris Tech is where it's at, man. Definitely a good one. Also have it on Super Nintendo boxed, by the way. So, alright, next game up we have is Solar Striker. Okay, yeah, there we go. Solar Striker. Pretty good shoot 'em up, not too bad. Alright, next game we have is another puzzle game. So that is Pac-Man. Definitely a fun one. I definitely enjoy it. Okay, and next we have a little arcade compilation here. So we have the arcade compilation of Joust and Defender. So it's a Midway Arcade Hits. Definitely 2 great games. Well, out of the 2, I'd say Joust is the best. Freaking love Joust. Alright. And next game is a fighter. Definitely one of the best SNK fighting games out there. Next to Samurai Showdown and Fatal Fury, King of Fighters. We have World Heroes Jets. Alright, and next game we have is Bomberman Game Boy, or Bomberman GB. Can never go wrong with Bomberman, man. Classic. I think I heard like, also there's like, if you played this on the Super Game Boy player on Super Nintendo, you're able to play 2 players on the same screen. which was a nifty little feature. Haven't tested it out yet, but at some point I will. Alright, and speaking of Tetris, well, actually that was a couple games ago, but talking about Tetris again. So yeah, definitely have to have the OG Tetris on Game Boy. That's where it all started, man. Like, back in the day, when I was a kid, my first 3 games on Game Boy were Tetris. Well, let's just say that's one of them. We'll get to the other 2 in a second, but don't really want to spoil the whole childhood memory, but that was one of them. One of the 3 games. So, we're getting there, man. Okay, and another sweet SNK fighter we have here is King of Fighters 95. Definitely not bad, man. They didn't really go for the whole chibi like characters like they did for like World Heroes Jet or what was the other one? Battle Arena Toshinden. But yeah, this one was pretty good. Not too bad. I mean, considering you only have like 2 buttons and whatnot, but yeah. Alright, next game we have is Metroid Return of Samus. Definitely a fun Metroid game. Haven't beaten it yet, but hopefully I beat it sometime in the future. Alright, next game is Paperboy. Another fun arcade classic here. Definitely a challenging one, I'll tell you that much. And it's always fun to like throw newspapers into non-subscribers' windows. Just break their windows or just knock out the neighbors sitting on the benches and oh, that's always a fun time. Okay, another arcade classic. Man, they really put a lot of good arcade games on Game Boy. So we got Marble Madness. There we go. Marble Madness. I think, like, as far as the soundtrack goes, I think this is the best version of the soundtrack, because I listened to the arcade version, and it's not as good. It's just, like, the 8-bit version's way better, especially in the second level music, which is my favorite from the game. Okay, let's see here. Okay. So, my convention buddy Angel actually got me this along with the manual, because he had an extra copy lying around, or sometimes he'll buy like the complete copy. So he gave me Street Fighter 2 Game Boy. Definitely not a bad port, for sure. Pretty fun. A little Street Fighter 2 action on the go. Alright, and this one I got from Blue Ranger Power. So he had a spare copy. So he gave me Kid Icarus. Kid Icarus of Myths and Monsters. Definitely a challenging game, but it's definitely a fun one. Hopefully I beat it sometime. Oh, god dang. Alright, there you go. Okay, next game we got the Rugrats Movie. So I think this was along with the Flintstones game. I bought this at the Makes Sense variety store as well. So this one I got like super cheap too. It was either like $2 or $3. You know, nostalgia, man. Rugrats. Woo! Okay. And next we got Bugs Bunny, Crazy Castle. Yeah, label's seen better days, but definitely a good game. It's pretty fun. I know was an angry video game nerd when he did his video about this game or game series. He didn't really care for it, but I'm like, it's not that bad. It's actually pretty fun. It's just simple and has Looney Tunes characters, so yeah, not bad. Alright, next we have Star Wars Return of the Jedi, a little side-scrolling action. Of course I have all 3 on Super Nintendo, and man, those games are challenging, but they're fun. Fun to say the least. Oh yeah, so I think this was another game I picked from the Makes Sense variety store. So Batman Forever. You know what? I'm probably like one of the only other people that likes the Super Nintendo game. It's not the worst game out there, so I don't know why people like, you know, complain about it so much. But then again, I don't really care about people's opinions. I enjoy the game. So, yeah. Anywho. More arcade action. So we got Pac-Man OG. Okay. And I was mentioning this game earlier, so spoiler. Battle Arena to Shinden. Definitely fun. Definitely fun. I like how it's like, they made it like a side-scrolling, well, not really kind of side-scrolling, but kind of not. Beat 'em up. Or fighting game, I mean, sorry. But yeah, it's fun. They use like little chibi versions of them, and yeah, it's pretty good, man. Okay, and we have Side Pocket. Pretty simplistic little pool game. It's not bad. Pretty fun. Okay. And definitely gotta have Mega Man. Hella challenging, for sure. Okay, and then we have Double Dragon. The real beat-em-up action here. Very good port. Very good port of the NES game. Okay. And next we got Turok. Battle of Dinosaurs. Yeah, I think that's what this is. Okay, I don't know. It's Turok. That's all you need to know. I think I remember getting that from the Classic Gaming Expo, like the last year of the Classic Gaming Expo that me and Blue Ranger Power went to. Okay. And next we got Darkwing Duck, Capcom. Definitely the best Darkwing Duck game you can play for sure. Plus it was made by Capcom, and it definitely has some like Mega Man vibes to it too, so not a bad game, man. Not bad at all. Alright, and then we have Killer Instinct on Game Boy. Definitely one of my all-time favorite fighting games, so definitely had to get the portable version here. And of course I have it on Super Nintendo, because you gotta have that game. Alright, and next game, Oddworld Adventures. Super challenging. Hopefully I'll beat it someday. Okay, another puzzle game, so we got Kirby's Star Stacker. Fun. Okay, more arcade action here, so we have Bobble. Definitely one of my favorite arcade games of all time, for sure. And I was the former world record holder, like for a high score on that game on Twin Galaxies. But I guess recently I found out someone actually beat it out. But I don't know if I'll make my triumphant return and reclaim my title. But we'll see, man. We'll see. Okay. All right. And then we got Game & Watch Gallery 2. I'm not sure how many of these there are, but here's number 2 here. So, you know, it's pretty fun. It's like a couple mini games and whatnot. Alright. And we got Vegas Stakes. Also have this on Super Nintendo. Pretty fun little casino game there. Alright, so we got some pinball action with Kirby's Pinball Land. Pretty fun. Okay, and we got Tiny Toon Adventures, Bab's Big Break by Konami. Very fun. Definitely has some great side-scrolling action here. Kind of like Mario in a way. Oh. Don't worry, everything's soft. I don't abuse my Game Boy games like that, so... Okay. And next game we have is Cool Spots. Yeah, I need to definitely play this one a little more. I think I only played like one level. Just need to go back to it, try to beat it. And next we got Motocross Maniacs. Fun little motorcycle game. Okay, this one I remember getting from Brodick or Swap Meet. I mean, it was fairly cheap. It wasn't too bad, but you know, I'd say the cartridge has seen better days here, but yeah, that's always fun. But yeah, Primal Rage. Also got that on Super Nintendo as well. Yeah, definitely a unique fighter for sure. But yeah, I definitely gotta replace this. Probably place a sticker or transfer it or something. But yeah. Alright, and we got Men in Black, the series. Game Boy. I know, like, the cutscenes in this game kind of remind me of that game, what is it? Out of This World? No, that's probably wrong. Might be. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, it's alright. Okay, and then we have Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins. Yeah, definitely a fun Mario game. Enough said. And speaking of Super Mario Land, going backwards, so we got Super Mario Land 1. Definitely my all-time favorite Super Mario game on Game Boy. Not to say that 2 is bad, but this one was just like so different and unique. I just loved it. Let's see, do I have the manual? Yes, I do. I do. So complete. Just in a reproduction case. Okay. So yes. Okay, and next game we got Donkey Kong Land. Pretty fun. I think it's funny how there's like the flying pig enemies here. That was definitely not in Country, I'll tell you that much. Goddamn. Yep, there he is. Woo! Little flying pig. But yep, definitely fun. And then I got the sequel boxed, complete with manual. Donkey Kong Land 2. Yeah, good old Donkey Kong Land action. And then of course we got Donkey Kong Land 3. Alright, so that covers all the Donkey Kong Land trilogy. Alright. Okay. And another reproduction box game, Gargoyle's Quest, which I did beat a couple weeks ago, my first playthrough. And this game definitely shot up in value from when I bought it. I don't know if you guys seen my first episode of the... What was it? Wow, forgot the title of my new series. That's great. Oh yeah, I was price charting with JohnDaGamer64’s. So yeah, definitely gonna do more episodes of those. So stay tuned for future episodes. But yeah, this was a freaking fantastic game. Had such a blast with it. Of course, I started with Demon's Crest first on Super Nintendo, and I do own that, by the way. So again, I'm gonna do a Super Nintendo collection video, so you'll definitely see a lot of the games I mentioned on other systems. So yeah, keep that in mind. All right, speaking of Donkey Kong, a couple games earlier. Yeah, the original game, baby. Woo! Okay, and I remember my convention buddy Angel getting me this complete copy of Caesar's Palace. So yeah, okay, so I did forget to mention that Super Mario Land was the second game that was part of my Game Boy collection when I was a kid. So the first 3 games I had was Super Mario Land. So yeah, Super Mario Land, Caesar's Palace. I think Tetris too. Or no, I think I probably got Tetris later. Because yeah, it was like, okay, Caesar's Palace, Donkey Kong Land. Nope. Okay. Now I'm just babbling. I don't know, man. Okay. Okay. No, I remember. Super Mario Land, Wheel of Fortune, and Caesar's Palace. I don't think I have Wheel of Fortune. I think I do. Maybe. Probably not. Yeah. Well, if I find it, I'll update you guys later. But yeah. So Super Mario Land, Caesar's Palace, and it was either Tetris or the other game. So, anywho. Okay, so next we got Pokemon Yellow with the shiny, spiffy, holographic game label. And this is an authentic card, by the way. Thanks to my convention buddy Angel, hooked me up with this copy. Of course, the label he got me was like a little faded, so I'm like, hey, why not pimp it up with a badass holographic sticker, man? Yeah, it looks freaking awesome, man. That's the only shiny Pokemon I like. Yeah. And then also got Pokemon Blue. This one I got for like 30 bucks off eBay. And the other seller who sold me the Pokemon Yellow holo sticker sold me this too. Actually, it was like a whole bundle. It was like an auction, so I managed to get all 3 holographic sticker game labels for red, yellow, and blue. So yeah, pretty neat. Okay, so unfortunately, since the other Pokemon games are so expensive and couldn't get them right away, I kind of settled for repro carts. So here's Red, Pokemon Red here, and you can tell reproduction when it says game on top instead of Nintendo Game Boy. So good enough for now until I get an original cart. So it'll do. And then also Pokemon Green as well. But yeah, these two are authentic. The battery still works, so I'm happy about that. And yeah, good old Pokemon. Oh yeah, and I guess going back to Castlevania games on Game Boy, I also got repro of Castlevania 2 Belmont's Revenge and Castlevania Legends. Yeah, I need to definitely go back and beat these. They're pretty fun of what I've played of them. So hopefully I can find the original cards for those someday on the cheap. Because I'm not one to, pay so much for an old game, But anyways. Alright, and I think it's the last reproduction cart I got. So that's Ghosts and Goblins. So this one's pretty pricey too. But had to get it. It was like super cheap, so repros don't hurt, man. Okay, and I think the last few games here are actually. See, I already went over my box collection. Okay. Oh yeah. Anyways. Yeah. So got some imports here. Got quite a few. Okay. Alright, so a couple of these actually came from that Unicon convention that me and Blue Ranger Power went to, so we'll just go right through them. I think it was like 4 for 20. Or maybe it was like 5 for 20. Yep, no. I think it was like 4 games for 20. Had to have been. But anyways, yeah. So first one we got is part of the Kunio-kun series. It's like a soccer game. It's pretty fun. And next, the cover was a little interesting because I was like, oh, what anime is this from? It's like a schoolgirl, some boy with a baseball bat, a dinosaur, some Japanese businessman, a cat, and looks like an egg playing a Game Boy. But it's actually a ball bearing. So I found out this is actually a Pachinko game. It's actually kind of fun. I mean, like, never actually played real Pachinko, but yeah, it's definitely interesting. Definitely fun. I The cover's just funny though. It's like, whoa, okay. Kind of interesting for a Pachinko game, but alright. And next game is Blodia. See, trying to remember what game it was that this reminds me of. I think it was like Pipe Dreams or something, where you have to, like, you know, move pipes to make sure whatever's coming down the pipes is directed to the right, like to the goal or whatever. But yeah. Alright, and this one, I already from the cover, I'm like, oh, I already know this is going to be a Gundam game. So it's like an SD Gundam game. Still trying to learn it too. It's like you're traversing through a map, and then, you know, you go to a certain part of the map, and then you fight other mobile suits and whatnot. It's like side-scrolling, like slashing and stuff. But yeah. Okay. And I think these 3 last imports I actually bought from Facebook Marketplace from one seller. Okay, so first one had to have. This is Zelda Link's Awakening, Japanese. And of course there's a Mario character right there. Mario Monk, I guess. Yeah, you know, still trying to figure out because of the language barrier and everything, but I kind of like watching a YouTube playthrough as we go along, so that way beat it once, then hopefully I'll remember and just, you know, beat it next time without any issues. But yeah, pretty sweet cover, man. Definitely a lot more going on than the American cover. Okay, and next we have Kirby's Dreamland. Not too much going on in the background, but, you know, it's old fat Kirby here. And of course, gotta have the sequel, Kirby's Dreamland 2. With that cute little hamster. I think his name was Rick. Rick the hamster. So cute. Okay, well, I think that should be about it for my OG Game Boy collection. So, alright. Pretty good. If I do forget one, I'll definitely make an update video. But, yeah. Alrighty, folks. Gamers and gamers alike, thank you for watching. So until next video, thank you for watching, and peace.